Hey everyone, today we are hanging out at Disney's Port Orleans Riverside Resort. This is going to be my first time here. This is going to be my first time dining at Boatwrights Dining Hall, getting the jambalaya. I am really excited. Let's go do this. Disney's Port Orleans Riverside Resort. Aw, yes. They got the New Orleans style jazz music going on, which I absolutely love. That's one of my favorite themed areas in all of Disneyland that I wish they would have brought over to the Magic Kingdom. But they did not, so we have to go to the Port Orleans Resort to experience it. This is the carport, Bell Services, and the front entrance still sporting the 50th anniversary Walt Disney World maps. Entering in, it's again a similar smell to the Floridian and the Beach Club. I'd put it in the same boat. It's kind of like this sweet, perfumey smell, but it's really good. You got the River Roost to the left, along with Fulton's General Store, food and drink. Looks like the Riverside in the back, arcade, and then the registration. This is where you will check in if you're staying here. Very fancy indeed. Wow. Got Disney Junior playing for the kids. We continue past our walk to the left. Got the arcade there. Head outside. Wow. Here you can rent a bicycle, hop on the river cruise. There's Boatwrights Dining Hall, which is where we're going to be eating later. Very excited to try that one. River cruise entrance. Just actually came from Disney Springs. Did not know you can do that. Honestly, that would have been pretty nifty to try. Going from Disney Springs to the Port Orleans Riverside Resort. I kind of wish I'd tried that now, knowing that this is an option. Maybe next time. Here between the two Port Orleans resorts, there's actually a running trail. It is 1.7 miles. You're able to go around both resorts, which is pretty cool. We're gonna take a look at the pool here in a little bit. Maybe even go over to the other resort. Stay well hydrated. I need to do that myself. I am quite dehydrated actually right now. There goes the Memphis Miss, coming from the Riverside Cruise. On the bridge, crossing the Riverside here, going over to the other resort. This resort is quite similar to the likes of the Grand Floridian. I'd say it's like a notch below, maybe. I think the Grand Floridian, you could say it's 5-star. This is probably more like 4 stars, but still a beautiful resort. It's just like the Grand Floridian as far as you got the big, beautiful grand lobby, and then you got the outside hotel rooms. Some people don't love it. Some people don't mind it. I'm in the group where I don't really mind it. I think it's cool. It feels more secluded than like the Contemporary, where all the rooms are just in this one big part of the lobby. But at the same time, it's a little annoying if the weather isn't the greatest. But right now, this time of year, it is perfect. You cannot complain about having your room right outside. It's just, I don't know. I really like it. Took a seat right here on the bench, just enjoying the weather, the view of the water. Really, having a great time, I must say. It's just so peaceful. How could I not be having a great time? When I pulled in the resort, the gentleman at the front asked me if I was just hanging out, staying here, or dining. I let him know that I was dining, but I didn't know that just hanging out was an option. I mean, obviously, there isn't really a whole lot of point to that. It makes more sense to have a plan such as dining, but it's interesting to know that that is a possibility, I guess. And then there it is, the French Quarter Resort. They're basically right next to each other. You just have to walk like maybe 500 feet over. But yeah, don't really know why I walked over here, but hey, there's the French Quarter. Walk over just to the left, or I guess if you're coming out of the lobby to the right, is where you'll get the boats to the different parks. Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios. They take you everywhere. They even take you to Disney Springs, some of the other resorts. Really cool. Unfortunately, that is the only means of transportation here at the Port Orleans Resort. That goes for both sides, the Riverside and French Quarters, which is a pro and a con. I mean, you don't get the traffic from the other types of transportation, but you also don't get the ease of the monorail or the Skyliner like you do at some of the other resorts. You do feel more secluded from the whole Disney World property because of that as well, but depends. I like having the monorail. I'm a monorail guy. I like the monorail, but there's something special about not having some alternate form of transportation apart from, your own car or the bus. Little sneak peek at what we're going to be enjoying later, where the flavors of the South put a smile on your mouth. You get the delicious French onion soup, our famous Taste of the Bayou all you care to enjoy platter, sweet finale, different beverages. Wow, cannot wait to try this one out. If you would like to go to the pool, turn left as you exit the lobby and go across this bridge. It takes you to the Old Man Island, where you're able to go swimming, enjoy the hot tub, and I believe there's some other things over here too. There's the pool. The legend of Old Man Island. Settled in 1835 by a young man, the island became his home in the solitude of the Bayou country. Wow. Pretty cool when they take the time to theme a pool to this level. A pool, of all things. I think it really shows the effort that Disney has just in pretty much everything. Got the little fountain spout, awesome theming. And then you also got the Muddy Rivers, where you're able to order some alcoholic and non-alcoholic specialty beverages. I grabbed the Bullfrog Brew from the Muddy Rivers Pool Bar. It's Minute Maid lemonade with apple and kiwi. I know, sounds basic because that's like the most interesting non-alcoholic beverage they had, and why not? It's not bad. Kind of tastes like a lollipop. Like one of those apple lollipops. Very sweet. Like I thought the 50th anniversary celebration was sweet. This is not the iridescent celebration, whatever it's called. This is sweeter than that, but not bad. This really is though one of my favorite Disney resorts to walk around. I love the river, the different gazebos off to the side. Just each spot is themed differently and uniquely, and it's awesome. All right, Boatwrights Dining Hall, our table is ready. Here is the menu for Boatwrights Dining Hall. You got the appetizers, French onion soup, Mardi Gras fritters. Wow, entrees, the all you care to enjoy Taste of the Bayou platter. What did jump out to me quite a lot was the Boatwrights Jambalaya. I might try that, or the crispy Cajun chicken. I don't know yet, but the entire menu looks delicious. The deep south shrimp and grits. I love shrimp and grits. All of it just looks amazing. And I am seated directly under the Boatwright boat, which is pretty neat. You get to look up and see the theming. For starters, got the delicious cornbread with butter shaped in a Mickey. Obviously, it's deliciously whipped butter. Wow, this looks very good. Very nice way to start your meal, I would say. That was some of the quickest service I have ever had in a Disney restaurant. It was under like 2 minutes. I don't even know how that was possible. But look at that. Got the sausage, the shrimp, the rice. Cannot wait to dig into that. The whole dish is deliciously seasoned. The chicken was very tender. Didn't even need to use a knife to cut it, but it wasn't mushy. It had just the right texture. The shrimp is very delicious. Love the sausage. Honestly, there's just so much to this dish, and it all works so well together. The rice was excellently done. Can't really complain about any of this, honestly. Just great. Cornbread's great too. And the butter, nicely, all of it, just the duo of dishes makes for a very fine dinner, I must say. Well, as you can see by the condition of my plate, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed every last bit of it. Before we head out, might as well take a look at the general store. They got the classic Disney 100 stuff, of course. Wow, they got a pretty big selection. Actually, this is a huge gift shop. This is definitely bigger than the one at the beach club. Look at all these different mugs, cookbooks. Why is there a cookbook here? I don't really see any Port Orleans specific merchandise in here, which is unfortunate because I would have liked a Port Orleans shirt. Be like, cool, I got a Port Orleans shirt. I've been there before, but I guess not. It's all right. One last look and breath until we leave. Well, that's going to do it here from Disney's Port Orleans Resort Riverside. Thank you guys so much for watching my food reviews, my resort reviews. Have a great day.